told you about the car my wife bought yesterday. And nothing wrong with having a nice car, but just know that you are giving someone else generational wealth. And so you really want to, it's okay that you're giving other people generational wealth. I just want to make sure that you are one of the beneficiaries of the generational wealth that you're creating, right? We're not doing the ancient Negro tradition of making everybody else rich except for us. We're not singing the Negro spiritual about how happy we are that we made white folks' lives better. I don't hate white people, but I want my life to be better before I make your life better. We're not going to go into this whole tradition where in America we are accustomed to the idea of black people suffering and everybody else doing well. I think that if everyone else is doing well, you should be doing well as well. Can we get an amen? Give me an amen in the chat if you agree. And then we can move forward with our day. Give me an amen. All right. All right. So the question for today is, how do you know if you are doing above average financially? Right? Like how do you know? Like how do you really know? Like feel free to put a response in the chat. How do you know if you're doing well or not doing well, right? How do you know? I mean, think about this. We evaluate our own financial situation regularly. We evaluate the situations of other people regularly. Like when somebody says, "Well, how's cousin Rerun doing?" Oh, he doing good. Well, what does that what does that mean exactly that he's doing good? Well, he got a good job and he's he's working down at the factory and he got him a new car and he like really like I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying like how do you know? Like but then if you say, well, how's so and so doing? Oh, they're doing bad. It might be something like maybe they're sick or maybe they don't have a job or maybe they're struggling, right? So how do you know if they're doing good? What does that look like? I mean, just to be quite honest, and when I wrote my book Financial Lovemaking years ago when I was at Syracuse, I remember studying like even I just came to this conclusion that men who just think that women are gold diggers because they care about money, you're just kind of delusional because just nature says women naturally care about that kind of thing. So most of the time a woman in her natural state, not all women, I'm not defining or boxing in anybody in terms of who you have to be, but a lot of women they're kind of noticing like, are you doing good? Like they want to know if you're doing good. And if you're doing good, that does make you more attractive. That's what the science says. There's lots of evolutionary biology that says that this is true. I became much more handsome when I started making money. I told you that before. I looked the same in the mirror, but I guess I had the broke graduate student look, and then I had the rich college professor look, and apparently the rich college professor look was in style that season, but apparently it's been in style for a long time. So that changed a lot of interest maybe that I might have gotten from women and stuff like that. And it's fine, right? It's life, right? But here's the thing. What's interesting to me is that we always sort of we do these assessments of each other and ourselves as to whether or not someone is financially secure or has growth potential financially, or if they have maybe they measure by lots of disposable income. A person that spends a lot of money, maybe we say they must be doing good because look at how much money they spent. They went to the bar and they gave the waitress a $50 tip, or we went out to eat and we didn't go to Cheesecake Factory, we went to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, or I'm looking at your watch and your shoes and your clothes, and that tells me that you're doing good because you got a nice watch and nice shoes and nice clothes. And so that's a little bit of a problem just because you can kind of fake all that. Right? You can really fake all that. I mean, it's like makeup. Somebody can wear makeup and look differently from what they actually are. And so maybe financial makeup for men is when we will take our last couple dollars, max out the credit card and make sure that we have the fancy suit and the very nice car and the very nice apartment